Alright, good evening everybody. Today we're gonna teach you how to do a filet mignon steak with tequila and coffee flavor. So basically first you're gonna have a nice filet mignon. You get it as it is, vacuum. You open it, you clean it, make it ready. And like you see, it's been cleaned, everything has been removed, all the fat even from it. And then it's ready to be cut and be made as steaks. So let's go closer to the beef, please. As you see, when you age the beef in the right way, it's been 23 days been aged. So you see, it's very tender. It looks like butter. So when you press it, it's very, very, very tender. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna cut them into steaks. All right, so we're cutting the steaks into not too thin cuts. As you can see, it's still a little bit thick. So at least when you cook it, it will still have, the thickness of the steak, so you can feel the beef when you want to, cut it and eat it, instead of being really thin and lose all the flavor. So I'm gonna do that very quick. So right now we're gonna leave you to cut the steaks and we'll come back. Alright, so the part 2 of our experiment is we're gonna season the beef. So we're gonna use salt and pepper. It's very simple. You just put a little bit of salt and pepper on all of them. So it's a grounded black pepper and some sea salt. It's preferred. So we're gonna do all these. So we're gonna leave you now, and we'll come back to you once we're done with putting salt and pepper on the rest of it. Alright, so this is a surprise. I'm with my other uniform, which is a kitchen uniform. And we're done putting salt and pepper, black pepper on the beef. So what you're gonna need next, let's get the camera closer please. What we're gonna need next is a little bit of Italian seasoning. We're gonna need a little bit of rosemary. And we're gonna need a little bit of oregano. And make sure you're gonna have next to you red wine and a little bit of red vinegar just to make the beef more tender. You're gonna have cold tequila. I'm adding today vodka orange on it, so I want to do a lot of flavors in it, so it's gonna be really nice. A little bit of olive oil for the flavor, and then a little bit of kahlo, which is gonna give you the coffee flavor. So what we're gonna start is we're gonna turn on the pan fry, make it hot a little bit, and then we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil as a start. So we're gonna do one by one. You can do more than one if you want to, but I prefer if the first time you do like cooking in the house, or if it's the first time for you to cook by yourself, so just do one by one so you're not gonna burn them. So, see what's gonna happen right now? So basically we're placing the beef in the pan fry. All your equipment are ready, because once the food is on the grill or once the food is on the stove, they're not gonna wait for you. It's gonna get burned. So make sure you're ready always. Like you see, it starts to cook a little bit. Most important is when you put the olive oil, just make sure that you make it hot before you put the beef in a pan fry. So we're gonna use it a little bit like that, and then we're gonna cover it for a while. So we're gonna use cover it a little bit and let it cook a little bit. So after 2 minutes of keeping the beef on the grill, on the stove, so it's a little bit cooked. Of course you have to cover it. Now The reason why I kept it thick is also because I don't want it to be very crisp from inside. We like to have it a little bit like medium. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna start with oregano. We're gonna do some Italian seasoning. And we're gonna do some rosemary. Now let's do this. We're gonna flip them. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna also go with oregano. We're doing Italian seasoning and rosemary. I love rosemary. It gives a beautiful flavor to the food. It's really delicious, and it gives you all that nice, really and rich flavor. Now a little bit of red vinegar on each one of them. And that's gonna be enough for red vinegar. Like I said, the vinegar will go inside the beef and then will make it really, really tender. Now what we're gonna go to next is tequila. Don't eat and dry. Now, after you see that everything is like, boiling, so you just put the temperature a little bit low, because you don't want to burn them, but you want to finish cooking them, adding all the flavor. So, we're gonna go with the orange vodka. Oh man, that's gonna be a hangover. So like you see, I have mix of tequila and vodka and the fry pan, which is, the beef is, it's like absorbing all this juice. It's gonna give you a lot of flavor, a lot of nice flavor. Oh my god, I'm smelling it right now and it makes me really hungry. I know a lot of you gonna say, what's that? It's too many stuff. It's the flavor is gonna be lost and stuff like that. Trust me, try it and then you tell me later on what do you think. Just do it in the right way. Because the flavor that when you cut the steak and you try it, the way you're gonna feel it, you're gonna have, with every bite, you're gonna be able to feel the tequila, the vodka, the kahlawa, and they're not gonna be mixed up. That's gonna be like separate. It's like you're having shot of each, not mixed. This is how strong, and how rich is the flavor gonna be. So finally, we'll add in red wine on it. Sorry, we're adding kahlawa right now. Just for the... Now you see, I made the fire a little bit stronger. So all the, the juice will start going. And then the last thing gonna be is the red wine, which is the most important factor. And like you see, when I put red wine or any kind of juice, I put it straight on the beef, not next to it. So basically, the beef will be able to absorb it first. Now, kahlua is one of the best liquors that you can use while you're cooking. Why is that? If you look at it, it's hazelnut flavor. Coffee and hazelnut flavor with cream. So imagine that really nice, tasty coffee in the morning that you're having. Imagine having it on a stick. And no, it's not disgusting. It's not a bad taste. It's really good, and you're gonna love it. Once you try it, I know it's something new to you guys. You never had hazelnut cream in food or something like that. But trust me, once you try it, it's gonna be something a lot different. So, like you see right now, the beef, it's kind of being cooked with all the flavor. And then what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna cover it and then let it cooked for a while. Alright, so we'll be back in like 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we'll uncover it and make sure that that juice and that sauce will be like really got mixed and really boiled and will be thick. The most important thing, the sauce has to be thick. If you leave it like that, it's kind of loose. So you can see like the red one is on the side, kahlua in the middle. So the reason why you keep it for a while and you cover it so everything will be mixed up together, and then the beef will absorb that flavor and we'll have it in it. So we'll see. Hi everybody, we're back. It's been like 5 minutes. So as you can see, I uncover it, and then you can see how everything is getting thick, and it's most of it, like all the sauce is really thick, and there's no water left in it, and it's not watery anymore, and the steak has been cooked well, so there's no blood anymore too. Like you can see, the food is ready, and you can see the sauce is also, like I said, a little bit thick and rich. So, and you can add the sauce. See how thick it is. It's not water anymore, and it's full of, you know, flavor and everything. So that's gonna be our steak tequila coffee flavor. It's a filet mignon tequila coffee flavor, and for garnishing you can add a little bit of cherry tomato on the side, or if you want a little bit of parsley. I honestly like to keep the plate, I don't like to put any side orders on the plates. I prefer to keep a steak as it is, not to be mixed up with anything. Just a little bit of, you know, if you want parsley or cherry tomato on the side, but that's it. Don't add anything on it, because the other side order is going to be mixed up with the beef, and it's going to ruin the flavor that you've been working on. So this is my first video that I do, so hopefully the next one I'll be more professional and I'll have something much better for you guys. Hopefully you're gonna like it. I'm sure I'm gonna love it. Let's do this. Before we go away and I'll let you go, guys, I'm gonna just show you how the steak looks from inside. Like, if you can we come closer, please? So if you see it's a little bit dark, you will think it's burned, but actually see how tender it is. And then you can see it's still red. It's like medium well. There's no blood, but it's not dry. You still have all that beautiful flavor and that amazing taste that we're gonna have right now in So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna have the first bite, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. Oh my god. Exactly like I expected. Believe me guys, try it and you will thank me later on. I'm telling you. But make sure you get filet mignon and make sure it's been aged for 23 days. Otherwise, it's not gonna look tender like it is right now. See you later and have a nice day.